say that it feels right.
What is up, YouTube? I hope everybody is enjoying Call of Duty 4 under the Modern Warfare Remastered. So, I know I am. I'm loving it, and I just had something I really wanted to talk about. It's very simple, the game itself. No jetpacks, as everyone can see. A lot of people are having a tough time learning it right now. A lot of kids are jetpackers only and are complaining about it. So, I'm not really going to talk about the public matches and everything, but I did want to talk about custom games, because back when Call of Duty 4 was like the #1 game, custom games were great, and we made our own game types, and we found some of these games online and everything on YouTube, and we just kind of played them ourselves, and 90% of the games that we played were just based on honor. It was like the honor code. We had to honor the call. Shout out to that dude who's got a lot more subs than I do. Which now I have 32. Last time I checked. So besides the normal sniper and free-for-all game types, like the no scopes or like the stupid, insane like 20 look sensitivity, we had 2 games that were based in the S&D realm. The first game was Michael Myers. It starts with one person like volunteering in the lobby, just saying, "Hey, you know, I'll be it." Kind of, it's like tag in a way. I'll get into it. They volunteer to be Austin Powers. He joins the teams, and he's like the lone guy. So it's like, say you have 7 people in the lobby. One person goes on, let's say, the SAS, and the other goes for Op 4. All of the players join Op 4, like I said, and then the goal of the game is for Shrek to kill you, but he can't use any guns. He can only use his knife and then flashbangs. Then the only way to win as the let's say the victims is that you just have to survive. You can't shoot them, you can't do anything. If you do, you're an asshole and you just ruined the game. But just like hide and seek role is first to be found is now Wayne's World, and then switch the other team for the next round, and he becomes the killer. Now we're gonna move on to my favorite custom game. It just changed up for like a couple of us. Some of us like this one, some of us like Michael Myers. It was Costume Robbers. This is a weird one. This one you had to have a specific set for. Everyone needed to be in game chat too, so that was a strange one. And the robber class needed it. This was the one class that needed to have something. Eavesdrop. The robbers only could use eavesdrop. And then the cops had to have shotguns. And then usually we were told, like, hey, use claymores for a specific reason that I will get into in a sec. So the cops would be on the team planting. They'd always be the offensive team. Usually we had a round set for like 3 or 4 minutes, just because of the style of the game. They were the team with the bomb. They tried to plant it and everything, which is kind of weird. Never understood that part, but that's just how we played it. So then somebody asked, why do you have such a useless perk on with eavesdrop? Like, who uses that? Well, so the cops couldn't hear the other team, but the other team could hear the cops. So what you would then do is say, if the cops saw you, go, "Hey, John, I see you," and then they'd have to go stop. And if they didn't stop, they'd become like a fugitive. So then they'd have to follow the cops and do what they were told. And if the cop figured that they weren't listening, you could kill them, but then other guys would come and try to kill you, and then you become the fugitive. Typically what we did as the cops is we'd try to put the robbers in a corner with claymores. You could actually get around the claymores quite easily, so it was like I would say 75% chance of dying if you tried moving away from it. But there was always that 25% shot that you were gonna lunge through it or jump over it. It was very difficult. You had to get used to it. So then let's say all the robbers are dead. now the robbers may use their guns. Like, I forgot to say that you're not allowed to use your guns up until you're the last robber. If you did use your gun, you were instantly put on as a fugitive, and you got to be shot on sight. So then, pretty much, after that, it's the cops planting the bombs, and then they would try to just play normal search and destroy, where if you planted the bomb and the bomb went off, the offensive team won, or you just won by killing the other guys, or if you were the robbers, you're defusing it. So those are my two favorite game types from back in Call of Duty 4. I hope if you never knew about these, I hope you found something out that you could possibly use with a bunch of your friends in a very simple game. My favorite game, because I'm loving it. So tell me if there's any games that you guys played back in the day, or you just found now that I didn't say. So I'll catch you later.